You're watching Good Morning Carolinas with Jason Glasspool, Crystal Costa, meteorologist Darren Stack, and Amanda Kinson.
And a very good Wednesday morning to you. We are halfway through the work week, at least for most of us. Thanks for waking up with us. So volunteers are hard at work this time of year on the beaches, trying to make sure sea turtles in their nest are safe.
Absolutely. Officials with the Department of Natural Resources say the number of sea turtle nests has remained relatively high for the past 5 summers. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson is live at Myrtle Beach State Park this morning with details. Hey.
That's right. There have been a lot of turtle nests found this year so far.
Yes, we have over 3,000 nests in the state.
Wow, that's
so we are really cranking this season, and we still pretty much have a month to go.
Sure, and volunteers walk up and down the beach every morning looking
there
for
are probably
this stuff.
hundreds of volunteers hitting the beaches about 6 a.m. this morning and all across the state of South Carolina.
And I think it really says a lot about the people who live here. We want to protect our turtles and our beaches.
And our beaches, make our beaches prettier by they're picking up trash, filling in the holes, stomping down sandcastles. So it's a whole lot of different things that it takes to be a sea turtle volunteer.
Yeah, and this is what a turtle nest looks like right here. So if you see one of these, you stay away.
Stay away, don't go behind it. And everybody's going to have different types of screens. It all depends if you have predators or people issues or what's going on. So we don't have too many predator problems here, but some people might have cages because they have raccoons and foxes that might prey on the eggs.
Sure, we don't have predators, but unfortunately we have people.
We have lots of people and lots of lights here in Horry County.
Right. Okay, so tell me a little bit about turtles, maybe something that we don't know.
I think the coolest thing, loggerhead sea turtles, like I said, we have over 3,000 nests in the state. They're our South Carolina state reptile. But a cool fact this summer in the city of Myrtle Beach has been there's 4 green sea turtle nests in the state of South Carolina, and Myrtle Beach has 3 of them.
Oh!
So we worked on 3 green sea turtle nests in the city. So that's been really fun, and they look totally different. They're a little bit bigger turtle, bigger eggs, bigger nest, just bigger everything.
Well, that's super exciting, especially for somebody like me who loves turtles. Guys?
Me too. I love sea turtles.
I would love to see them. That would be so neat.
So cool. Remember the Garden City Beach story we just did a couple months ago, the big loggerhead in the middle of the ocean that he spotted. So go to our website, search sea turtles. We have so much information there if you want to learn more. Endangered loggerhead sea turtles made a big comeback last year.
A Charleston newspaper reports there were almost 4,600 loggerhead nests recorded on the coast, the highest number in 3 decades.
So we wanted to find out how the nests are looking this summer. So we sent WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson out to Myrtle Beach State Park, where she's live this morning. Good morning.
That's right. There are a lot of nests along the South Carolina coast and right here in Myrtle Beach. And, ever since I moved here, I've wanted to see the turtles on the beach, and this is the closest I've come.
This is the closest we can come.
These are not real.
And we're already breaking the rules because we have this huge spotlight. The number 1 rule about when you're walking the beach at night is no flashlights, no spotlights, cell phones, flash photography. That can either, on adult sea turtles, scare them off and make them false crawl, not lay eggs, and then you don't get to see the cool things that they can do. And then also with the baby turtles that are due to hatch sometime in August, lead them in the wrong direction. So the other thing, if you notice, we're actually talking too loud if this was an actual turtle, but we always want to be behind the turtle and further back than what we are, because this is where the cool stuff's happening. But also, if we're standing up, we look like a big monster to her, and that can also scare her. So, you'd always be in the back, down low. You're getting sandy. And from the time she leaves the water to the time she goes back into the water, it could be a 1 to 2 hour process. So patience and quietness is key.
Sure, and this is what they do. They come in and dig the hole.
They'll dig the hole. So with their front flippers, they'll flap a lot of sand, and then they'll dig their hole with their back flippers. Are incredibly flexible. It'll be a deep nest, almost sometimes up to your armpit, and the shape of an old-fashioned upside-down light bulb. And it's very amazing how flexible their flippers are and how they can dig this amazing nest without looking at it.
Yeah, that is pretty incredible. And they do it, and then hopefully all the babies hatch and crawl to the ocean. And they've got a lot of predators to fight, but
they do.
I've got confidence they're going to live and then come back eventually and build their own nest, guys.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Isn't that neat?
It really is cool. Sea turtles are probably my favorite sea
very
animal.
fascinating. Growing up, I'm not from the beach area, so I see it on TV, and it was always fascinating. So pretty cool stuff. The loggerhead sea turtle is South Carolina's state reptile and a federally threatened species.
This morning we find WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinson live at Myrtle Beach State Park talking about Sea Turtle Patrol and how volunteers are helping conserve the sea turtles. Good morning.
Good morning, that's right. Volunteers go up and down the beach looking for sea turtle tracks, which a lot of people would walk right by.
It's amazing how many people walk by, and I think it's the coolest footprint on Earth. But it does look a little bit like a tractor track. It's going to be about this wide. You know, we kind of did this with our feet. But
Yeah,
it's very distinctive. So think the shape of a sea turtle as we're getting ready to do, and then crawling. And both sea turtles, the loggerhead and the green, make very distinctive crawls. So
Sure.
are we ready to do this?
Yeah. I'm going to bring in Keith, my assistant, for
All
this.
right,
And so we get down on the ground.
And so, of course, we have to crawl like this. And so alternating
So this is a
would be a
loggerhead.
loggerhead. Our state reptile, over 3,000 nests in the state. A green, which are only 4 nests and 3 nests in the city of Myrtle Beach, is opposite. And it looks more chop, 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 chop. And then when a green makes her nest, her body pit, it looks like a bomb went off. I mean, it can be very deep, very messy, just crazy, crazy, crazy fun and deeper. Everything's bigger about a green, and a loggerhead is a tidy turtle.
Well, and that's exciting that there's green. There's actually 3 green turtle nests here, right, out of the 4. And even people who don't know what they're looking at knew this looks a lot different.
Yeah, the guys who work the city beaches at night picking up the trash, they went, something's off about this turtle crawl, and they noticed. That's how different it is.
All right, well, we're going to see which turtle crawls faster. You do green, I got loggerhead. On your mark, get set, go.
Go! Keith, you're not being a good green.
Well, we got to give it to the loggerheads this year, I think. Guys.
Looks more like a walrus out there than anything.
Good job to them. We're learning so much this morning.
And they're having a good time, right?
Yeah, of course. Well, all morning long, we have been checking in with WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinsey. She's on Sea Turtle Patrol this morning.
She is live at Myrtle Beach State Park, and she's talking about what we need to know to make sure the nests are safe. And there's lots of volunteers that go out there and help to do that.
That's right. It's really important. These volunteers go, they find the turtle tracks, they find the turtle nests. Look at all the turtle nests behind me. There's more than 3,000 along the South Carolina coast. There's a bunch right here in Myrtle Beach, but what we do makes a difference. Take a look over here. Actually, all we've been doing this morning is building sandcastles and having fun. And everybody can build a sandcastle, and that's fine, but you got to take it down before you leave.
Part of the fun can be taking it down, you know, whatever it is, smush it down. Take away all your trash, all your paraphernalia you left behind. Take your chairs away, even if you don't want your chairs anymore. Turtles can get stuck. There's been instances where turtles get stuck. A big hole, it's so much fun to dig a big hole. But for the safety of turtles and people, you know, fill it back in, and that's just part of the fun of the beach day. We don't want to stop you from having fun.
Yeah, it's really something you don't think about. I mean, you build this awesome. I mean, look at the moat, and look at our great
it's so much
towers
fun.
here. And you don't want to wreck your sandcastle, but you have to because you don't think about it. But these baby turtles are so small, and they could get stuck in the moat, or they could climb up. And while it may be an awesome castle for them to have, you know,
and
they
it
need
just
to get
makes
out
a
to the ocean.
bigger obstacle for them, so it takes more energy to crawl in, and you don't want to make a turtle use more energy. That's just silly.
Sure, and the trash too. I mean, the trash sometimes we forget or it falls out of our hands on the way. The chairs are a big deal too because they can get stuck right in there. The big turtles can get stuck in
Yes,
this too.
There's been instances where big turtles get stuck in the chairs, and either you find them or you don't, and and that's an instance because some chairs, can get washed out to sea, and that could be a problem too. So just think about everybody really does have a consequence, and you can have a positive difference, make a positive difference, not a negative one.
Yeah, and help the little
Have
baby
fun.
sea turtles because they're so cute, guys.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I love them.
She's had such a fun live shot out there, and it's an important thing. There's a lot of people that I guess if you're going to get involved with something, that's a great thing to do is go out there
Absolutely.
and just make sure the nests are safe and that sort of thing. Pretty cool stuff.
It was. Great story.